Oh my God.
Oh, there.
Hi! Hi,
Hi!
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kasi you accepted my request for this interview. Kasi na-appreciate ko
Yeah.
talaga, di ba? Super approachable ka. Then talagang go ka talaga, no? For this interview.
I understand that you guys are doing this, of course, because it's your passion. Number two is to help us have a platform for people to hear us and to hear our message. So, talagang, I really grab the opportunities whenever there is an
Tama.
invitation.
And madami din kasing nagre-request about sa'yo. At saka umiingay ka.
Ah!
Ang dami mong pasabog. Kaya talagang, di ba? Super. At nag-bloom ka talaga. Di ba? I'm happy.
Kasing blooming ba nito? Ng
Correct.
orchid sa
Oo.
likod ko.
Ganon talaga kapag madaming experience, no? Super.
Thank you.
Oo.
By the way, before we start, I just want to say na I like your background.
Ang dami nga nagsasabi. Parang napasa Empire Studio daw ako.
That's
Oo. At
true!
least, binagayan ko naman, di ba? So, yun. I'm so
Mm.
happy. Kasi, as a pageant enthusiast, talaga iba yung feeling kapag nakakausap mo yung queens, lalo na ikaw. Hi, hello pageant angels! Welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Rafi. So for today's vlog, ang aking makakasama, ang aking guest ngayon ay walang iba kundi si Miss Universe Philippines 2020, Miss Catanduanes, Miss Sigrid Grace Flores, and I'm happy na pumayag siya. Sigrid Grace Flores is to my subscribers kasi tinatawag ko silang pageant angels kasi they're my angels. Yes.
Wow! Hello, Rafi! Thank you so much for inviting me here sa vlog mo. And to all your pageant angels, hello! It's nice to be here and to connect with you guys. I hope that this interview will allow you to know me more, and also, alam mo yun, we can find common grounds maybe, and I hope that this can be beneficial to you as well.
True, totoo yan. Maging malaking impact sa kanila to, mga pageant angels. So yun, how are you right now, Sigrid? Kumusta ka ngayon?
I'm so excited kasi wala nang 1 month, magkakaroon na ng new Miss Universe Philippines.
True.
And of course, that's the goal, diba? To win that the crown. Because of course we have our I have my advocacy that I really wanted to get a beautiful big platform. And
Correct.
so I'm so excited about this. I've been preparing a lot for this. So ngayon, I really feel the intensity na. I really feel na it's really there na. I'm a lot closer to my dream. So I'm really well. I'm really excited.
Yes. So, parang ano na siya, parang time flies talaga, no? Talagang parang, oh my God, palapit na pala. Hindi natin namamalayan. Palapit na pala yung coronation, yung finals night. So, mas lalong daming lumalabas ng mga pasabog, mas madaming umiinit ang laban, kumbaga. So, yun. Kahit kami, super excited na talaga para sa finals next month.
Nararamdaman yun na din ba?
Oo, ramdam na namin na excitement. At lalong malapit na rin yung ring light nyo. So, yun.
That
Excited na
is
rin kami.
true. September 27.
7. Oo. So, yun. For those na hindi nakakakilala, sino nga ba si Grace Flores?
Ayan. Hello, you guys, pageant angels. I'm Sigrid Grace Flores. I am Miss Universe Philippines Catanduanes. And I am a missionary, model, host. I'm also a motivational speaker. I'm a founder of a charitable movement called Sons and Daughters. So, I'm very passionate about beauty pageants. I've been doing beauty pageants for the longest time, maybe around 10 years now. And finally, my greatest dream is to really get that Miss Universe Philippines crown. And yes, that's why I'm here.
Perfect. Kumbaga, mag-aim ka naman lang ng crown. Universe na, di ba? And
That's
perfect sa'yo. Go.
true.
So, mayroon tayong 20 major questions. Then, mayroon tayong
Okay.
7 questions from your fans kasi nag-ask ako sa kanila. Then, I have 3 final questions. Lakas makamis universe, no?
I
3
love
final
it.
questions. Kumbaga, 30 questions lahat to. So, parang Q&A lang to. Magte-train tayo. So, first natin, 20 major questions. So, first question is, what are your preparations in competing Miss Universe Philippines 2020?
So being this pageant being so big and the most prestigious, I would say, here in the Philippines. I really prepared a lot, and that's holistically. I prepared physically. I needed to be more fit. Of course, I have to be strong because the schedule would be really hectic, diba? And at the same time, of course, you have to have good body para maganda yung pasarela mo.
Correct.
And number two is I needed to hone my pasarela. Even if I've been joining beauty pageants, I feel like you will always have that room for improvement. So I try to assess, yes, my previous preparations, and in those in my assessment, I realized na, oh, I have to fix ito pala, and then that's what I did. Also, I prepared for my communication skills. It is now a lot of people would say that the Miss Universe Philippines needs the spokesperson that can best represent them. And so I really tried to hone my communication skills. And at the same time, I had to really be in the know of the current events. I've been reading a lot. I've been watching a lot of news and then really preparing for the Q&A. Because you know what? I'm an extemporaneous speaker, Rafi. Alam mo ba, when I was in college, I do extemporaneous speaking, I do oration, and you know what? Iiba kasi ang Q&A ng beauty pageant. 30 seconds lang. You have to really squeeze in all your answer in 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
So I needed to prepare that part as well. And finally, I also prepared my styling because beauty queens, of course, you have to look pretty, and you have to know how to make yourself look empowered. Kasi iba din kasi yun na you are empowered on the inside and it manifests on the outside as well.
Correct.
So yun, those are my preparations.
I like it kasi kahit sabihin natin sumaba ka na ilang pageant, tapos pageant veteran ka na, alam mo pa rin kung saan mo dapat, aware ka talaga kung saan ka dapat, may mga improvement ka pa na gagawin, parang ganon, alam mo pa rin, di ba? Hindi ka pa rin kumpiyansa sa ano mo na, kasi pageant veteran na ako, hindi kaya ko na to, ganun. At least ikaw alam mo kung saan ka lulugar, at ano pa ang dapat mong i-improve. At saka yung ngayon naman, it shows din, di ba, na talagang nag-bloom ka. Talagang it shows talaga na malaki yung improvement mo. Lalo na sa styling mo, talagang on point. Wala akong masabi sa styling mo. Pasarela, talagang wala din ako masabi. So yun. At ngayon, talagang napapansin ka na, lalo na yung communication skills mo, talagang may panlaban. So wala akong problema doon. So, I'm happy talaga na super nag-bloom ka ngayon. Kasi
Thank
talagang,
you, Rafi.
yes, kasi I followed you since Binibining Pilipinas. Like, nung kay Catriona, isa mo ako
Thank
sa mga fan.
you.
So,
Wow, that's very flattering.
So, next question naman is, which part of the competition do you spend the most time preparing for?
The most time, maybe, I feel like I really focus a lot on the communication skills because we understand that now in IMG, Miss Universe, right? They're really looking for someone who can speak their mind, someone who can actually allow people to connect to them, to someone who can sway other people to rally behind their backs for the advocacies that they are pushing. So talagang nag-practice ako in my communication skills. At the same time, I wanted to be in the know. So yung kasi whenever there is a current event, kailangan alam mo yun even if not just here in the Philippines, even abroad. So yun, it's a continuous process. Every day you have to check on the news. Kasi if you're someone who represents an organization and then you do not know what's going on, how can you be their voice, diba? How can you enlighten people? How can you help people to have their own opinions as well? So yun, I really spend a lot of time researching and honing my communication skills.
Correct. Kasi alam naman natin ngayon, yung IMG, hindi na siya parang Trump era. Kasi ngayon, they're looking for a woman with substance and a spokesperson. Correct nga talaga nga. Doon ka talaga nag-focus. And ikaw, lalo na ikaw, perfect kasi yung advocacy mo talaga is matagal na. So, I'm happy na doon. So, next question naman tayo. Yun, speaking of advocacy, sa mga hindi nakakaalam ng Ate Pageant Angel, tell me more about your advocacy. The San Antonio.
Ayun. Thank you, Rafi. So, to all the pageant angels, if you haven't heard about my advocacy, so it's called Philanthropic Revolution. So, Philanthropic Revolution, I coined that advocacy myself. Ako yung nagpangalan ng advocacy na yun.
Ah,
And
okay.
people would, yes, and people would say, wow, it's a good sounding advocacy. Ang
Mm-mm.
ganda pakinggan. What is it? Ano ba yan siya? So it's a pioneering advocacy since, like what I said, I've coined it. What philanthropic revolution is it's actually it tries to revolutionize the meaning of philanthropy, and it breaks the stigma na not only rich people can help and not only big amounts can be donated. Like, we can all be part of helping out. We can create a culture of a compassion and empathy, and what the goal is to normalize helping out and to make
Mm.
helping a trend, na kahit na in your little ways you can help. May it be in your community lang, or if you want to donate in the nearest charity that the nearest charity to you. And you know what, I feel like it is very relevant now that we are in pandemic,
Pandemic.
because I feel like, we should not box ourselves na okay, ito lang yung kaya kong gawin, kasi I feel like we have grown to be apathetic. Pero I know that Filipinos are naturally compassionate and helping, and
Mm.
it is very evident in our culture. And actually, hindi lang mga Pilipino eh. Feeling ko, human race, we are all created to see each other through, to carry each other's burden. So yun yung pinaka-heart ng philanthropic revolution.
Galing, galing naman. At saka, very inspiring talaga siya, di ba? Malaking impact talaga, lalo na sa community.
Yeah, I've been doing kasi charities for since
Lalo na yung
2014,
sons and
and
daughter mo, di ba?
yeah, sons
Oo.
and daughters. So you really know.
Of course,
You
kaya
really
finalo kita since talaga nung nag-join ka, Binibining Pilipinas. Silent
yes,
fan lang ako.
pero thankful ako ha na my charity. So yes, I'm a founder of Sons and Daughters Charity, and right now we have 4 active community movement centers. So we have in Rizal, Laguna, no, not Laguna, in Rizal, in Nueva Vizcaya, in Catanduanes, and in Iloilo. So we're hoping now we can have more centers all throughout the Philippines. But yes, that's what I'm doing, and I've seen how a lot of people na hindi lang mayayaman yung tumutulong at nagvo-volunteer sa akin. That's why I can
Wow.
very much speak from the heart pag sinabi ko na philanthropic revolution, not only for the rich, it's
Correct.
for everyone.
Everyone. Tama. Tama.
Mm-mm.
So yan. Next naman tayo. After Binibining Pilipinas, why did you join Miss Universe Philippines instead of other national pageants?
Rafi, honestly, I got a lot of questions like that. And you know the reason why kanina we were talking prior to this be
Mm.
record and be live. Alam mo ba, it is because I've always dreamt of the Miss Universe Philippines crown.
Oh.
Nothing else. Just the Miss Universe Philippines crown.
Fit ka
And
doon.
that is, parang sabi mo, if you are going, sabi mo kanina, di ba? If you are going to actually dream of a crown, why not Miss Universe na? That is exactly my reason.
Correct. Correct nga naman. At kaya ka din talaga nag-join ng Binibining Pilipinas kasi alam ko, yun naman talaga yung goal mo, di ba?
That's true.
So, yan. Next question is, what is your favorite part of being a beauty queen? I want to know.
Okay. My favorite part. Kasi when I was younger, I thought that beauty pageants are just,
Glitz
wearing
and
beautiful
glamour.
gowns, yeah, having that beautiful crown in your head, and getting people to have photographs with you. I mean, that's cute. That's cute that people would want to have photographs with you, diba? But then at the end of the day, the best part of being in the beauty pageant is that you get to voice out your advocacy. You get to voice out what you're doing in your community, and
Oh,
not just
correct.
voice out, but inspire people to join your advocacy, to
Advocate.
join what you are doing. Because at the end of the day, it's not enough kasi that you get people be aware of what you're doing. What's amazing about beauty pageants is that the followings that it has, yung followings that, for example, the Miss Universe, ang laki ng followings sa Miss Universe. And if you let people see what you are doing, it actually creates a domino effect, a ripple effect,
Correct.
na people would also follow your
Follow.
footsteps.
Oo, totoo.
Exactly. And that's the best part. When you see people actively engaging in your advocacy because they've heard of it.
Mm. Parang din
Mm-mm.
kayong role model din. Nagsaserve din kayo, di ba? To inspire
That's
people.
true.
Great.
Raf, alam mo, sa Miss Universe, they call it role model, harbinger of hope, and a rallying point. Sa Miss
Correct.
Universe
Miss
Philippines.
Universe
Mm-mm.
Philippines. So, yun. Next question naman is, what kind of day will describe the best day in your life?
The best day in my life is being immersed in
Hmm.
my community centers. Alam mo, that's the happiest. Every time I'm in my community centers, when I'm with the kids, when I'm with the moms, I don't know if you will interview my team, my team in Sons and Daughters Charity, even yung team ko sa Miss Universe kasi I also bring them sa
Sa charity,
centers ko,
oo.
yung GAM team ko. Alam mo yun, makikita nila na, "Hoy, hindi ka nauubusan ng energy ha. Umayos ka na, huminga ka kaagad, umupo ka muna." Ganyan sasabihin nila kasi sobra yung enthusiasm ko. It is the best time. I feel like best days yun because I feel so alive.
Mm.
So yun, that's the best day. Whenever I'm in my community centers.
Kasi iba yung feeling talaga, di ba? Correct.
Raf, when you're there na talaga, and that's exactly what I want people to understand. Kasi when you're doing charity, it's not you lang talaga na nakakatulong. Actually, those people that you serve actually gives you some kind of fulfillment na you can never get from any other
Oh,
sources.
priceless. Totoo yun. Totoo yun. Totoo yun.
That's why you have to try it out. You have to try
Mm.
helping out. Kasi yung arena na yon, it can give you something na hindi mabibigay sa'yo ng fame, hindi mabibigay sa'yo ng money, hindi mabibigay sa'yo ng power.
True. Tama. So, next question naman. What are some assumptions people usually make about you?
Alam mo, kasi nakakapanood ako ng mga vlogs or ng mga, nakabasa ako ng mga blogs, nakabasa ako ng mga write-ups, tapos sabihin nila, naku, alta naman yan. Hindi na, ang hirap
Oo.
naman makapag-relate dyan.
Oo.
Tapos medyo maarte yan sa mga bagay-bagay. Ganyan.
Intimidate sila.
Oo. Pero honestly, kung alam niyo na sa mga, kasi
Bakalang
syempre pag
babae ka
beauty
daw
queen ka,
eh.
totoo.
Kalog.
Actually, sabi ko nga, it's just that, pag nasa beauty pageant ka kasi you have to groom yourself. Pero pag nasa charity events, pag nasa mission courses ko, syempre pag walang makeup, pagkausap mo ako na parang, syempre hindi ka nagko-Q&A, hindi pa. Sobrang ibang-iba. Oo, although, syempre, pag nasa beauty pageant ka, you have to move
Compose.
in a beauty queen way because you are representing your organization. But at the end of the day, hindi po ako alta, hindi po ako
Correct.
yung intimidating. Pag nakita nyo ako in person, Diyos ko, magtatawanan lang tayo na magtatawanan non-stop.
Correct. Yan yung misconception nila. So,
Mm-mm.
next question naman is, what did you learn during this pandemic?
I've learned a lot talaga. But then the biggest lesson that I've gotten from this pandemic is that do not dive in or do not immerse. How do you say that? Do not focus on negativity,
Correct.
on hopelessness, and and being fearful. Because at the end of the day, what I've learned is to be part of the solution instead. To actually not highlight the problem, but to try find a way how you can be of help to your family, to your society, to the people that you care about. Because that's what I did. Nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, I said, okay, no, I'm not going to be fearful. I'm going to, isolate myself for a while and ask God for wisdom. Lord, how can I help my family? How can I help the people in my charity? Because I know that if I am affected, they are actually more affected by the pandemic kasi they're living in remote places and in poor places. So sabi ko, how can I be of help? And that's what I learned. That actually we can choose to be part of the solution instead of magnifying the problem lang. It's okay to be aware of the problem, but let's not stop there.
Correct.
Let us be more solution based.
Kasi alam naman natin na may pandemic na tapos sasabay pa tayo parang gano'n, 'di ba? Like always look for the
Mm-mm.
bright side talaga.
That's true, Rafi. I mean, a lot of people would say na mahirap yung toxic positivity na yun, na you
Mm.
look on the bright side, but then at the end of the day, what will it wouldn't benefit you if you focus on the negativity.
Correct.
Just try to do something so you can be part of the solution.
Correct. So yun, next question naman is, what do you think is the biggest misconceptions about beauty pageant?
The biggest misconceptions is it's all about maganda lang.
Mm.
Na ay maganda lang sila. Ay, yung advocacy nila hindi naman totoo. Maganda lang talaga yan sila. Ginagawa lang nila yan para gumingay sila and then
Famous.
magpaganda.
Fame, oo, ganon.
But no, if ako personally, I can speak from my own experience. I've been doing this, my own charity, since 2014. And I've been immersed in mission trip because I'm also a missionary since I was 13 years old. I even studied mission course in Cambodia just to be fully equipped whenever I go to mission trips. So it's not sinasabi lang na maganda lang sila or it's just a made up advocacy. No, it's not like that. The beauty queens are really putting all their efforts to be, alam mo yun, to help the society. And yun, I can very much attest to that using my own life and my own experiences.
To, kasi hindi naman talaga to totoong pagandahan lang, paseksihan lang talaga, 'di ba? Kasi yung iba talagang totoong may advocacy talaga, may cause na ginagawa, 'di ba? At saka yung pageant kayo nag-involve na, hindi lang puro talaga ano,
Totoo,
may mga voice na
Raf.
sila. Like Miss Universe, 'di
Totoo.
ba? Yun yung gusto ko.
Alam mo, Rafi, ang amazing sa Miss Universe kasi iba talaga, na-amaze, sobrang amazed ako
Sobrang
sa Miss
amazed.
Universe Philippines. Kasi imagine, naka-create sila. Kasi yung ring light series, ginawa nila yan in the middle of the pandemic na. Because
Ay
they had a
talaga?
different plan.
Okay.
They had a different plan prior to I'm not really sure if they had it in their heads prior. But then alam mo, we were given kasi the calendar of activities na prior to anong pagkapasok pa lang namin sa Miss Universe. And then sabi namin, oh, ang galing ng pagkakagawa. But then they had to, of course, pandemic happened. So,
Hindi
alam mo
naman
yun, they
in-expect.
had to, diba? Hindi nila expected yun. They had to bounce back and create something na, okay, how can we push through pa with this pageant? So, they asked us to have our own creative teams, which they funded.
Wow.
Actually, for individually. And what's amazing about this, because we shoot our ring light series individually, and then we pass the materials to them, and then that's how they will compile it together and then create the show.
Sure.
And what's amazing is that because this show is a fundraiser na
Makakatulong.
sa lahat ng mga beneficiaries ng girls at sa partner organizations namin. And that is a very good evidence that pageantry is evolving. It's not just about beauty, maganda na lang. We are helping the community dito sa Philippines. Napaka-holistic ng Miss Universe Philippines. Amazing.
At saka kahit ano, parang mayroon sa kanilang pressure kasi nag-expect yung tao kasi first edition to, tapos pioneer kayo, di ba? Parang ganon. So talagang ginagawa nila yung best nila, yung organization talaga.
And they're not, I'm sure they will never disappoint.
Correct. Tama nga naman. Totoo. So yun, next question naman is, what is your opinion about allowing transgender women joining Miss Universe pageant?
I'm really okay. I'm very welcoming when it comes to the transgender sisters to join the Miss Universe because personally, I think that I really respect yung identity nila na, okay, I am a woman. That's what they have in their heart. And also at the same time, I understand that in Miss Universe, it already happened through Angela Ponce.
Yes, Miss Spain.
And yes, diba? And it had created a huge impact to the LGBTQ community. And I really appreciate that. And I really look up to that. And for me, for as long as the organization allows the transgender women to join, Oh my goodness, I would be very happy to compete side by side with them.
Kasi I'm
It's an
sure
honor.
madami kang friends din, 'di ba?
I
LGBTQ,
have a
'di
tita.
ba?
I
Oh,
have a
'di
tita that
ba?
is a transgender.
Oh, 'di
That's
ba?
why.
Mga nice na sila, mga nice naman. True.
My God, they're very, ano sila, a ball of sunshine. Ang saya lagi. Diba?
Correct. So yan. Next question is, have you always been confident or have you ever struggled with self-esteem?
Raph, I know you've seen me in 2018.
Correct. And also Miss Bicolandia.
Oh, tila mo dun!
Why?
Miss Bicolandia. Kasi that is prior to 2018,
Oo
binibini
nga.
pa.
Mm.
Ang galing mo,
Alam mo
ngayon.
yung Miss Bicolandia, yun yung mga sinasubaybayan
Mm.
ko tapos I think Binibining Cebu, yun yung mga provincial kasi mga sikat yun eh. Yung mga Miss Bicolandia, Miss Binibining Cebu, ganon. Yun, mga sikat yun na mga provincial, before provincial then national pageant. So yun.
Thank you so much that you know that part of my pageant history. But anyways, yes, I'm pretty sure that you've seen some of my interviews before, and I
Mm-mm.
wasn't too confident.
Correct.
There were a lot. There were a lot of comments that I would read and on social media. They'd say, "Na, oh, her voice is trembling, or she's not
Kaya I'm super
relaxed."
happy kasi it shows talaga ngayon. Kaya sabi ko, nag-bloom ka talaga. Super happy.
So it hasn't always been like this. When having that confidence and self-esteem, it takes a lot of self-awareness. It takes a lot of experience. It takes a lot of really putting in the effort to make yourself a better version of yourself, be a better individual. And so, no, I hadn't been this confident, but I worked hard to be this confident. So to all people who are struggling with their confidence, do not give up on yourself. Maybe you're not confident yet, but you can work on yourself pa, and then be more self-aware. And then time will come na you will be as confident as me, or maybe even more. We cannot tell.
True. At talaga yung mga experiences mo before, nakatulong talaga yun, di ba?
Exactly, Rafi. Everything from 2000, actually, hindi lang ng Binibining Pilipinas, but, of course, 2018, 2019 pageants, this is a national pageant. It helped me a
Mm-mm.
lot to understand how it is to optimize the platform. Kasi ang laki ng platform, ang ganda ng platform. Kung hindi mo alam kung paano siya gagamitin ng maayos, sayang.
True.
Sayang yung reign mo, sayang yung corona mo if ikaw yung mapipili.
Correct. So, next question naman tayo. How do you silence your insecurities?
Okay. Like what I said, I wasn't always this confident. So how I silence, and there are always will always be times. Of course, we are growing, we are evolving, we are transforming, and so there will always be times na may makikita ka na, oh, meron palang mali pa sa akin. Of course, because we're humans, it's
We're not
normal.
perfect.
Diba? We're not perfect, but then how do I silence it is by being self-aware. Now, okay, so this is where I am at right now. And ito yung weakness ko. So what will I do? This is not something na I should be scared about. This is something that I should be challenged about. I need to change this. I can be better. So I'm not really good at pasarela and posing. So I will spend 2 more hours every day to perfect this. Ganun yun. You have to have a growth mindset. Now, okay, if you're not there yet, you will be there if you keep on putting your actions and just putting on your effort on it.
Correct. At least, talagang, yun yung gusto ko sa'yo. Aware ka kung saan ka, kung saan ka weak, di ba? Parang ganon. At saka, dun ka talaga nagfo-focus. Yun, maganda yung ganong mindset talaga. So, yun. Next question naman ito. What is one thing your mom told you that you will always remember? Shout out to your mom if you're watching.
Shout out to my loving mom. Sobrang pretty din ng mommy ko. Wow.
Correct.
Ako yung talaga syempre fan din ako ng mommy ko as
Very
much as she's
supportive
a
kasi
fan of
mami mo
mine.
eh. Sinashare yung
Talaga?
picture mo, di ba?
The best ko talaga. Alam mo yan. Alam mo yung part na yan. Yes. She is super supportive. Katawa ka, Raph. Thanks, Raph. Anyways, my mom, she's very godly. Sobra. Siguro if there's one adjective or identifier, that would be that she has this very strong faith in God. And
Mm.
siguro the advice that she told me, not just in words but in actions, is to always have faith in God, to always put God in the center of everything that you do, because you can never be wrong whenever you know that you are in the perfect will of God, and you're just, um uh partnering and working sa destiny na pinrepare niya for you. So it had helped me a lot. And especially, that's also one thing that helps me to deal with all the challenges that I'm going through. For example, the insecurities, for example, bashing, or whenever I feel like I fall short in my performance, I would always think that, oh God, I know that you're there. I know that you can help me, and that you're going to provide me with wisdom and strength, and with the right people to be connected in this season. So have faith
Sweet.
in God.
Totoo
Mm-mm.
talaga. Kasi iba yung feeling kapag malapit ka kay God talaga. Personally, talagang
Mm-mm.
naramdaman ko yun talaga. At saka, wala yung ano, wala yung sabi mo, ay, mag-give up ako or gano'n. Tapos parang, hindi mo ma-feel yun eh. Kapag may mga nag-struggle ka, for example. Talagang hindi, mag-pray ka lang. Parang gano'n. Talagang ma-feel
True.
mo. So, yun.
True.
Next question naman is, do you think social media is a positive or negative thing?
I think social media is a neutral platform. It's
Mm.
neither positive, neither negative. It's a platform. It depends on the people who are using it.
Kasi,
And I think that at the moment, there is this, we are kind of torn on how to use it. A lot of people would use it to bash, to
mm,
to 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 troll, or to throw out
bullying,
negativity.
cyberbullying, mga ganun.
Cyberbullying, that's true.
Mm.
But then there are also beautiful people who would use the social media in a positive way to invite people to their advocacies. For example, just like us, beauty queens, to actually allow people to be in the know of the current events. I mean, but at the end of the day, what I would suggest everyone to do is to be aware of our actions. Social media is a beautiful tool if we will use it in a positive way. And if there is something that you would want to leave in this world, and that would be something, di ba, na gusto natin na maaalala tayo ng mga tao, make it be positive. Make it something that could shape the society in a better way, in a better light, so we can all live in a better harmonious world.
Correct. Talagang it depends lang talaga sa gumagamit. Totoo yan.
That's
At saka
true.
like for example, ito, positive thing kasi nag-connect tayo, di ba? For example,
That's
dito
true.
interview. So, yun. At lalo na ngayon, pandemic, talagang yung iba, dinadaan lang sa online. So, yun.
That's true.
Wala.
Ang galing din kasi through this we get to create relationships. And
Oo,
I feel like
totoo.
social media really is supposedly that platform to create
Mm,
relationships, not to destroy.
destroy. Totoo.
Oo,
Like,
dapat talaga. I agree with you, Raf.
so, oh my God, ang bilis. Ito yung last question na to for your 20 major questions before tayo
Wow.
mag-proceed to your fans question. So, last question is, what is your advice to all the aspiring beauty queens?
Oh wow! To all my aspiring beauty queens, so I'm so amazed that you actually chosen this platform and you've seen the beauty in this platform. Keep on pursuing your passion. It wouldn't be easy for sure, but it will be worth it. Continue on honing yourself, understanding ang strength mo, ang weakness mo, ang goal mo, ang purpose mo. You have to understand that first, and know your passion and your purpose, and then intertwine them together, because that will be your intrinsic motivation.
Correct.
Kasi
Yes.
in beauty pageant, it wouldn't be easy. There will be rejections, there will be bashing, there will be delays, there will be losses. But at the end of the day, if you have your passion and your purpose pushing you forward and propelling you forward, nothing can stop you. Just like
Correct.
me, nothing stopped me. This is my third time. So keep on going for your dreams, and of course, i-back up mo si God. He will help you.
And I believe third time is a lucky
A
charm, di
charm.
ba?
Amen. I'm
Yay!
claiming that.
Super kilig, super excited. So, yun.
Yes.
Totoo nga naman. Kasi kapag, di ba, kapag, for example, alam mo yung purpose mo, tatanungin mo sa sarili mo, bakit nga ba ako nandito? Ano nga ba yung goal ko? Di ba? Hindi ka mag-give up. At the first place, alam mo talaga kung bakit ka nandito sa pageant na to. So, totoo ang sabi mo.
Yes.
So, yun. Next, ano naman tayo? 7 questions from your fans. First question, Francis Cinco is asking, what is skincare routine?
Yes. Well, Francis Cinco, thank you for that question. Uh, Being beauty queens, we are always expected to wear makeup, especially when we have guestings like this, and we have pre-pageant activities, and of course during the final night. And it's hard to take care of our skin. But
Mm.
like what you said, skincare routine is the key.
Lucky too.
So what I do is do not ever sleep with your makeup on. And
Mm.
when I was young, I would sleep with my makeup on, and nako, it's not good for your skin talaga. It will cause you a lot of breakouts. But so what I do is, of course, wash my face. And then I would have my toner. Hindi naman ako sobrang magastos and hindi masyadong expensive yung mga ginagamit ko and hindi din madami. So I just use my toner and then my moisturizer, ganyan. And then in the evening, if you have a extra cream like with vitamin C and all that, it can help you. And in the morning naman, of course, ganun pa rin, wash your face, toner, moisturizer, put sunblock, sunscreen. A lot of people would skip that, but that's very important because, of course, you don't want the UV rays to harm your skin. And of course, maybe when you're young, you wouldn't understand na oh, hindi naman ako naapektuhan yan. But when you grow older, like reach your late 20s, dun mo mararamdaman na, oh, I have to take care of my skin. So start young para hindi mo na ma-experience yun when you grow a little, when you age a little. And also, drink a lot of water. It's not what you put on. It's not what you put on your face. Sometimes it's what on the inside. So you have to, you have to drink a lot of water. I make sure to drink 3 liters of waters every day. And I have a very oily skin, so it's very problematic for me to maintain flawless skin. So of course, what you eat, drink a lot of water, and of course the skincare that I shared earlier.
True. Talagang malaking tulong yon. So
Super.
yun. Next question naman, Adrian Gilboa is asking, can you give us hint for your evening gown and NATCOS, national costume? Pwede ba yun?
Alam mo, ang dami nagtatanong niya at hindi ko sinasagot, pero sige ngayon magbigay tayo.
Oh my God! Thank you!
Konti lang ha,
Konti lang
Ram.
naman. Kasi ako din. Of course, ako din naman. Excited ako sa pasabog mo.
So, ito,
Kilig.
Sige. Okay.
Evening gown mo. NATCOS muna na.
Sige, national costume. For my national costume, it will have materials that is very dagat. Very Catanduanes. Kasi we're isla. So, ayan. Okay. And at the same time, it is a combination of feminine and masculine.
Wow!
Yes, because I want to embody a strong, empowered woman. And I feel like a strong, empowered woman shouldn't be defined on their gender. Na okay, when you're female, ito lang pwede mong gawin. When you're male, ito lang pwede mong gawin.
Ay, gusto ko yan.
It's a fusion. But then at the end of the day, ang national costume ko is very, elegante.
Elegante din.
Empowered woman. Ganyan.
Empowered woman. Then, the evening gown.
The evening gown, so we have 2, diba? We have 2. We have one for the preliminary and finals. Okay, for ikaw ha, Rafi.
Kahit konti lang.
You are very special kasi ngayon pa lang talaga ako magsasabi.
At saka gusto talaga kitang ma-meet soon. Ano ka ba? Kaya...
Sure naman. When COVID is over, I'd love to meet. So, yes, for my preliminary, this is going to, they call my walk howling walk. It's because my place, aside from it is called the Happy Island, it is also known as the land of the howling winds because of its storm. We are always visited by the storm sa Catanduanes. And so that gown would actually embody that.
Relate. Oh my God.
Now it's going to be about the storm.
Oh my God.
Storm. Medyo ganon yung atake ng gown na yun. And then for my final gown for the coronation night, it would be syempre a little of Catanduanes as well. Yes, ayoko nang iputin details baka mahalata
Sexy
masyado.
ba siya?
But
Or,
then sa it would be feminine. Yes, feminine.
yun.
Medyo sexy with a twist.
Ah,
Ganyan.
so, excited na ako sa pasabog mo. So, ngayon, same designer ba yung gumawa before ng Binibining Pilipinas or iba na? Iba na yung mga designer na you work with for
This is
your...
different designer. This
Ah,
is a
okay.
different designer. Amazing though, amazing. Basta, we will not fail you, will not disappoint. What you're going to witness in 2000, now in 2020, something you haven't seen from me
Oh
before.
my God.
Magugulat talaga kayo.
Kaya gustong-gusto ko manood ng live eh. Kaso, hindi naman pwede. So, yun. Sad. Super happy. Super excited talaga ako. So, yun. I can't wait you pasabog. And I will support you. Go. Next
Thanks.
question naman is, the Philippines has become a powerhouse in the pageant world. What do you think are the main reasons that made this possible?
Because here in the Philippines, we take it by heart talaga. Beauty pageantry, we put on all our efforts. We don't treat it as something na superficial lang. We put our all, we invest our efforts. And yun na nga, the people who are joining the Miss Universe or the beauty pageants here in the Philippines are usually established women na. Someone who has may napatunayan na sa community. And at the same time, there are people who are strong talaga in their field. Talagang nag-excel sila sa field nila. And I think that's one thing. Another thing is because Filipinos are diverse. We have different kind of beauty. Of course, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, iba-iba yung kultura din. And I think that because of that, we always show something different in the universe stage na hindi predictable for them because
Tama.
of that. So very diverse. And finally, siguro, yun nga, when it comes to performance talaga, I mean, of course, you've seen how our beauty queens performed. Nakita
Correct.
nyo naman kung gaano talaga galing ang performance level. And I think that's a huge, what do you call that? A huge factor too.
Do you think the winner in beauty pageant is chosen before the finals night?
Rap, I think from the very start, from the screening,
Mm-mm.
and then since that day, gina-judge na kayo.
Totoo,
Everything
true.
that you do in your social media, maybe in your everything, like in your charity works, maybe in your interviews like this, Ralph. We can never tell. Maybe they're watching this, right?
Sana nga
And
kasi hindi sila madi-disappoint. Go.
and every single part. Of course, we also have the pre-pageant activities. We also have shoots for brand partners, all those little things. That's why when people would say, oh, beauty pageant lang yan, it's going to be in the finals night. No, it's not just going to be in the finals night. Although that will also play a huge percentage of the whole total result. But at the end of the day, it will be the accumulation of all the things and effort that a beauty queen really puts in. And you know what? It's not just if she's pretty or if she has a beautiful team or like that, or she has a beautiful outfit and that. It also counts your character. Are you professional? Are you always on time? Do you actually work well with the staff? All those things. So hindi ganon na parang sa beauty pageant lang. Bakit ganon? Tawag nito sa baka natamaan ko yung orchids ko kaya medyo nawala ako ng very light.
Okay, cut out na lang natin yan.
It's not only during the finals night na yung maganda yung gown niya and maganda yung ano. It's all the little things that the beauty queen does na tama from the
Correct.
very start.
Lalo na yung behavior. Kasi, kaya nga meron silang sinasabing pageant activities na parang pupunta kayo sa, di ba, sa labas, parang ganon. How you interact with people, parang ganon. Talagang for me, ina-evaluate sila. Parang ganon. Since, mayroon nga mga sinasabing, di ba, close their interview, then prelim, then the finals night. Alam naman natin, iba-iba yung mga judges nun. Pero for me, mahirap din kasi parang mamili as one night sa finals. So, para sa akin, from the start talaga, from the very beginning, talaga ina-evaluate na talaga kayo. So, yun. Tama ka nga.
That's what I learned sa mga previous experiences. I feel like yun yung pakiramdam ko importante din.
Totoo. At least din kayo, aware kayo, di ba? Yung mga candidates. So, yun. Next question naman tayo is, beauty pageant usually choose their winners based on beauty of face, figure, and intelligence. If you could add any criteria to pick winner, what will it be and why?
Maybe I will add the contributions that she had in the society. Because I really think that a beauty queen should have something that she's fighting for, that she really believes in so much. Like maybe she is an advocate for something. I don't know, education for me, in my case, philanthropic revolution. And I wanted na sana it wouldn't just be the words that she speaks. That women shouldn't be na alam mo yun, just she has her visions, she has her goals, but then she's someone who's really engaged. Who's really acting na, immersing
Committed na siya. Totoo.
Exactly. And I think that is something that I would add because I'd love to see a queen really na established na and she knows exactly what she's doing because hindi siya in the head lang. Hindi siya head knowledge. It's experiential knowledge.
Correct. Yun. Malaking factor talaga yung ganun. Kasi mayroon kasing mga queens na sa ano lang din, minsan sa physical din lang din sila tumitingin. Then, di ba, kapag magaling na magsalita or mayroon na parang sinasabing nila advocacy, yung parang gusto na nila yon pero hindi nila alam yung parang yung committed na talaga sa kung anong meron siya. Parang ganon. Yun din dapat yung dapat hinahanap sa isang queen. I agree with you. So, yun. Next question is, who is the former beauty queen that you are looking up to and why?
Former beauty queen, I'm always vocal about this. I really love Pia Wurtzbach. Firstly, #1.
I'm sure na meet mo na siya sa Downey niyo, Downey.
I actually met her a lot of times and it never, all the experiences, hindi talaga siya yung masasanay ka. I always get starstruck whenever I see her. Wow. I'm always in awe. Because and also what's amazing, except from she's very, very beautiful and she really has that X factor. Ano talaga siya eh. Lumalabas siya, nagra-radiate. I don't know if you've seen her in person, but then wow, she's really amazing. And also, maliban doon sa pagiging very beautiful niya,
humble siya.
I think very approachable. She's very, ano siya, parang pag kinausap mo siya, hindi ka mai-intimidate sa kanya. Parang, I really love that part of her and that's something na I really wanna follow on. Gusto ko na maramdaman ng mga supporters ko na, huy, huwag ka matakot sa akin. Kasi, I think, natawa ako dun, Rafi, kasi, you know what, in the previous competitions that I had, because I was so inexperienced, and syempre, I was a little shocked pa. Parang, I had culture shock. Nagulat ako na, a lot of people are crowding at you and a lot of people are nagulat ako kasi hindi naman yun usual sa akin so I didn't know how to deal with it pero ngayon di ba tapos that's maybe one of the reasons why sasabihin nila na ano yan siya alta kasi mukhang seryoso pero at the end of the day gusto ko mag-connect I just didn't know how kasi nga bago siya sa akin but now na I get to be here in the industry for quite a long time I know na parang it's okay you can relax they're not gonna judge you if you commit mistakes or whatever or it's okay to be authentic na okay lang tumawa ka dyan Sigrid they will love you still alam mo yun na hindi mo kailangan maging seryoso all the time parang ganun and so that's what I like about Pia and that's what I really want to follow on then and at the same time what I like about Pia is she's very relevant up until now she was crowned 2015 but then she had been active in helping out in the community and even now in the pandemic ang dami niyang natulungan and that's why if I would be given a chance to represent the Philippines and be crowned as the Miss Universe Philippines, alam mo, I would really follow on her footsteps na not just during the reign, but then I want na my legacy would be intergenerational as well. Alam mo yun?
Yung talagang may purpose sa crown. Maganda yung ano sa crown. Yun yung gusto ko. Yun. Correct. Tama. So, last question from your fans.
Mhm.
Describe a modern Filipina for you.
A modern Filipina is not boxed. She doesn't allow her being women to tell her these are the things that you can only do. She's someone who can fill in any roles for as long as she's needed there. And that is a modern Filipina for me.
Like it. May laman talaga yung
Thank
sagot.
you.
Abog. So next, we have final three questions. Oh my God, ang bilis. Parang bilis lang, no? Nag-enjoy.
Oh, hi.
Pero at least nag-enjoy ako. So go. Final three questions. First question is, top three qualities that you think Miss Universe Philippines should possess.
I think that the Miss Universe Philippines should have she should know her vision. She should have all the goals in her mind, the purpose. And number two is she someone who is a woman of action. She should be immersed in whatever she believes in. She should be actively engaged to her advocacies. And number three is she has the voice to influence other people. It's not enough that she's doing the work. She has to know how to allow people to enter that same arena so together they can work together. So they can work together and achieve the purpose and goal that she has in mind.
Alright. And I think that's
Mm.
you.
Ah! Raf, nakilig ako!
Nakikita ko yun
Thank
sa'yo eh, yung
you!
sinabi mo. Hmm,
Thank
true,
you.
we love it. So yun, next question naman is, what is phenomenal woman? Since ito yung slogan ng Miss Universe Philippines.
Yes. For me, a phenomenal woman is someone that is more than her goal, more than her speech. She's someone who is actively participating in what she believes in, like what I said earlier. And I think that a phenomenal woman doesn't just wait for the doors to be open for her. She actually opens the doors, not just for herself, but for the people around her, especially the ones who are in need of help.
Galing.
Thank
May laman yung
you.
sagot, substance talaga, power. Who's your
Salamat,
Q&A
Raf.
mentor? Sino yung nagme-mentor
I
sa'yo?
I'm training with Aces and
Aces.
Queens.
Hi!
Amazing.
Hey. Oo nga, oh. Part ka pala ng Aces and Queens. I
Mm.
love Aces and Queens. So,
Oh,
yun.
grabe. Mm-mm.
This will be the last question. Ah, nag-enjoy talaga ako. So,
Mm.
yun. Last question natin. Ready ka na ba? Sigrid?
Sige, go.
Go. So, I just want to ask why you should be the next Miss Universe Philippines.
I should be the next Miss Universe Philippines because I can be a good spokesperson. I can also inspire people through my actions. And I know that if I'd be given the crown, I would work well to optimize the platform that I'm given to not just create an impact now, but to have an impact that would be intergenerational in such many lives. Thank you.
Oh, galing. Short but may laman. Totoo nga naman.
Yes. And also, yes. And also, I would want to really, you know, kind of limit myself in explaining that because
Mm.
it might be the final question. We never know.
Oo nga, no? Excited
Never
ako.
know.
Kaya nga excited ako. Excited ako sa ganun. Totoo, totoo. At saka maganda yung question na yun din, no? Totoo.
Very oo. And I feel like kasi the girl has to know kung bakit nga ba ikaw ang pipiliin namin. Why
Mm.
you? Why not other girls? Ano yung pwede mong ibigay? Not just sa organization, but to your society, to the Philippines. And if given a chance, to the universe.
Kahit next month pa yung laban mo, parang ready ka na talaga ngayon, no? Happy. At saka, yun
Thanks,
talaga
Raph.
you know what, yun talaga yung in-expect ko for Miss Universe Philippines for the first edition. At saka, I'm one of, isa ako dun sa happy na parang separated na nga siya. Kasi para sa akin, mas okay yun. At saka, parang mag-focus lang talaga sa isang, queen. At saka, nag-expect talaga ako na ngayong, itong pageant na to is more in, di ba? Kasi I am just looking for a spokesperson. I mean, more in Q&A, like, pwede rin close their interview, then Q&A, like, opening statement, mga ganun. Yung parang, ipapaano nila, parang yung mga girls gusto na ipapakilala kung ano sila, kung anong ginagawa nila, anong career nila, parang gano'n. Tapos ano yung gusto na bakit sila nag-join dito, anong purpose nila sa Crown, parang gano'n. So yun,
Kasi tama ka, Raf. Alam mo bakit? Kasi when we talk about beauty is subjective.
oo, correct.
Beauty, di ba? Oh, for you, beauty is morena. Beauty is short hair. Beauty is long hair. Beauty is curly hair. Beauty is having chinky-eyed. I mean, iba-iba yung beauty. And I feel like every Filipina naman who's joining a beauty pageant, kahit nga hindi nag-join a beauty pageant, they're beautiful. We are
Beautiful.
beautiful. Diba? And so at the end of the day, it will all boil down to what you're doing, to your purpose,
Correct,
to
correct,
how you can speak your mind. Kasi those are most essential,
correct.
especially in times like this. The times are changing.
Correct. Kaya napansin nga natin sa Miss Universe, 'di ba? Nag-evolve na talaga nila. Mayroong opening na sila, opening statement, then Q&A, then closing statement, parang gano'n. So, so happy na hindi lang sila nagpo-focus sa ganda talaga. It's more on kasi voice talaga, voice of the girls. Talagang kung ano yung anong ma-offer ng isang queen sa Miss
Mm,
Universe organization as a spokesperson talaga. Tsaka maganda talaga yung
yeah.
branding ng Miss Universe. Super, I'm talaga kung sinabing fanatic sa mga pageant talaga number one Miss Universe talaga, 'di ba? So
Yes.
yun.
Same.
Kaya nga, then
I agree.
I'm hoping na makita kita sa Universe competing. Wow! 'Di
Thank you,
ba? God's will.
Rossi.
Pray lang,
Mm-mm.
pray. Tsaka madaming
Yes.
naniniwala sa'yo, 'di ba? Ang daming mo ang pasabog, 'di ba? At tsaka nag-bloom ka. And 'di ba, I'm super happy talaga na talagang lumalaban ka. At tsaka nakikita yung improvements at nakikita naman siguro ay, kumbaga umiingay ka, 'di ba? Nakikita naman lahat. So, yun. Kita
Thank
talaga
you
na
so much for
maganda yung purpose mo
appreciating
for the
me.
crown, oo. Gano'n ako, yun yung kasi yung tinitingnan ko sa mga girls. That's why naging fan mo ako. Kasi alam kong ang ganda talaga ng purpose mo for the crown. At saka lalo na advocacy mo. At saka sa community, di
Aw.
ba? Hindi lang kasi ako tumitingin sa ganda or if she's, established or like a, public figure na or ganon. Pero tumitingin din ako sa story, then sa advocacy, and then mga credentials, experience, or di ba, mga ganon. So yun. I'm happy.
Aw.
So
I
yun.
really enjoyed this,
Ako
Rafi,
din.
especially na alam mo yun, the questions that you asked me are very relevant. I feel like I was able
Oh,
to really present myself well. Like
oh.
especially if people would watch this, I feel like they would really see na oh, yun pala si Sigrid. So I really
Ah.
am grateful for this invitation.
So, yun. Ako din, super nag-enjoy ako. Parang ano, isa sa best interview ko, pinaka the best, 'di ba? So, I'm
Salamat.
happy talaga na-invite kita, of course. So, yun.
Thanks.
Uh, Promote your social media accounts and also your advocacies and then the ring lights, 'di ba?
Oh yes. Hello to all of the pageant angels out there, and of course to my Sigrid lovers and fluorescents. Everyone is watching. I want to invite you guys to follow me on my social media accounts on Instagram, Sigrid Grace Official. On Facebook, Sigrid Grace Flores, and I also have my charity, Sons and Daughters Charity. Go ahead and follow. And finally, I'm also trying out here on YouTube, but I only have few videos yet. But still, I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. So just go find me, Sigrid Grace Flores. And
Subscribe na
also,
ako. Oo.
thank you so, so much. I'm just trying out there. I would love to really release some motivational
Correct.
videos and hopefully be doing it a lot more in the next days to come. And yes, I would want to invite every one of you, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and go to www.empire.ph and please use my code RL Catanduanes in subscribing. It would be very beneficial and helpful to a lot of people because in just paying 299 pesos, that's a one-time fee lang, you get to support a lot of our brand organizations, our partner organizations, AHA, PCF, and WWF. At the
WFF.
same time, yes, and at the same time, you get to support our individual beneficiaries as well. Mine is Inang Tina, who lives in a slum area in Rizal. She's also one of my volunteer in Sons and Daughters Charity. And of course, of course, in return, you get to enjoy and be part of the
Correct.
whole journey of Miss Universe Philippines because you'd be in for 6 episodes. So all the backstories, maybe and
Behind the scene. Oo,
the
totoo.
behind the scenes, the challenges, and of course the preliminary competitions, the gown and the swimsuit, and finally the coronation night. So it's
Oo.
going to be a beautiful, beautiful show for you guys.
I can't wait. Diba? This 27. Oh, I'm
Yay!
so happy. Parang ano, sulit yun 1 hour natin.
Oo
Happy.
nga.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Sigrid.
you so, so much,
Hope
Raf.
to meet you
And
sa person. Sa
yes,
personal.
I'm really looking forward. Let's meet when COVID is over, no?
Oo, oo. Thank you so much. Nag-enjoy
Thank you
talaga
so
ako.
much.
Oo. Thank you.
God,
Stay safe and stay healthy. God bless
God
you.
bless you. You too. You stay well, cause we're going to have a bonding time after this
Ah,
pandemic.
oo. Correct, correct, correct. So, yun. Thank you ulit. At saka, see you soon. At saka, wish you all the best. Get that
Thank
crown.
you. Thank you. Thank
Oo.
you.
Yes. Thank you ulit. Bye-bye, Queen.
Bye.
Bye.